Yo, YouTube, what it do, man? Y'all know I'm back here with the content again, man. And guess what? This is crazy work, chat, man. Hey, the feds is saying that Young Thug snitched in the Rico case, man. I mean, we all know Young Thug is already free, been free for a while already, but I'm just saying they leaked footage of him in the interrogation room snitching. Now, this is allegedly on, we on internet, we on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and all this stuff. Everything floating around. We don't know for a fact if it's true or not, though. So we're going to get ready to find out. We're going to get into this content. But before we get to this content, I need y'all to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for this $50 giveaway coming up on September 22nd. So on that note, the content that we got today, we're getting it from Nino Brown himself. So let's go to Nino Brown page and put him up here on the stage. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's True Tony TV. And we finna go on and commentate. So let's go on and get this done real quick. Let's see right here.
Let me tell you something. Y'all call Gunna a snitch over this.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
But y'all forgot when Young Thug agreed to these same terms and conditions to be released from jail, y'all ain't called him a rat. And his own brother did too. Funk. They all took pleas in order to be released.
Man, that dude sound like exactly what happened, man. I ain't gonna lie, that does. Because, I mean, if y'all look at Woody, they basically said Woody was telling. You know what I'm saying? He got out. And Rico cases carry a long time, man. So I guess all of them must have they must have told. Like, I mean, ain't nothing around it, bro. Because everybody basically free right now, right? All right, let's see what he's talking about.
On 15 years probation. But then Young Thug got out and called Gunna a snitch and tried to ruin his street image and his music career. And y'all ran with whatever Wham said. And all these rappers and podcast ass niggas sided with Young Thug in attempts to label Gunna a Sammy the Bull. What? And they made Young Thug look like a John Gotti. Well, Gunna ain't a rat. It's the opposite way around. What? Young Thug is definitely the biggest snitch in Atlanta right now, and I got the footage.
Oh, man.
He was caught in 4K doing the same thing that he said Gunna did. The police had Young Thug in the interrogation room for over 2 hours, and Young Thug told them people everything he knew. I mean everything. He even made them order him food and goddamn cigarette and the goddamn blunt, the goddamn pop. And he got mad with them because they put mayonnaise on it.
That's crazy, chap, man. Let's see if this is really true, man. Come on, man.
I'm Thug, the same one y'all call Big Slime, Wham, whatever he is, goddamn. Shot up in front of them people's face and told on Pee Wee Roscoe. He shot up Lil Wayne tour, but he ain't had nothing to do with it. He commit all kind of crime, break the law every day.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta. Now in New Orleans.
Oh, shit. Ah, my shit. Hey, the internet don't never forget what you do, bro. Look at this shit here, y'all. Look at this shit. Chat, what y'all think about that right there, man? Ah, that Photoshop was that real?
Fuck, that was so weird. This nigga fucking, man, I shot at this nigga too, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe, but I ain't finna.
Then he started going off on Birdman saying Birdman. And how he owed Lil Wayne all this money, something about $30 million he owed Lil Wayne, and he was trying to figure out why Lil Wayne crying about that money if you ain't owe him no money.
I was like, just putting pressure on Bird, like, why the fuck Wayne won't come to the studio with you? You know what I'm saying? And then Bird was like, I just gave him a song, like, said it like that. And Bird had got it, and then Wayne did.
I mean, it says Young Thug tells police everything. I mean, this ain't the actual footage. I hear vocals. I mean, not with all this AI stuff going on. I mean, I don't know, man. I want to see the actual footage now.
Damn. I thought y'all be in the same. I thought y'all be in the same like studio at the same.
Hell no, this nigga would never come to the studio. But come to find out, it was never because of me. It was because of Bird.
That's crazy.
I always was thinking like I think is Bird fucking with me too hard, and he don't like it because you know Birdman always been with him. Birdman always like been under him. He's smart. So I'm like, is he seeing that Birdman fucking with me too hard? So he's like, he don't like me. But that's what I was thinking. It is not that. It was this motherfucker ain't paid him. He don't turn in 3 or 4 albums, and he ain't got paid for the album. You know, he got $7 million bonus, but he still don't want his money for his album.
I just got paid $60,000 for
Man.
from using this app on my phone, and I don't know if
It's crazy work, chat, man. It's true.
And then
ATL. That's ruthless, man. That's ruthless.
Man, I just be looking like, bro, what the fuck, bro? I won't even get to that. I won't even let it get to that point till when you owe me 30, 40 million, no? Millions? It's not no 30, no thousand, 1 million. You owe the man 30 million. What the fuck are you doing? You broke? Nigga, you not gonna pay him? It's crazy. That nigga told me. And then it's because he said, he always says his son, I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie and act like he ever hated Wayne.
Hey, chat, do y'all really feel Young Thug bit the cheese, man, like a rap, man? I mean, this is supposed to be some type of footage. Well, it's audio, but I don't see the actual footage. I guess we're gonna get into that. I just want to see if they're gonna actually have one pop up. Because I don't see none. I just see Nino Brown talking.
Yeah, like he ain't Birdman. Wayne I don't see video. Like, fuck Birdman. He a bitch. Fuck. I'm not cash money. I'm only young money. But Birdman always just be. But he'll never be in a.
I mean, it sound like him. Don't get me wrong. It sound like Young Thug, but at the same time, like I said, with all this AI stuff, man, a person can lie on you. They can just make anything up right now, and the internet gonna run with the narrative and gonna take off with it if they think it's true. That's why I always say a lot of this stuff be allegedly, man.
Birdman talking stuff.
A lot of it be allegedly.
Like me and him be around here, be like, because he raised me, like, I'm sorry, that's just a trick, man. But he always said it was about the album, though. He like, man, that nigga crazy about that music. He just want to drop his fucking album. I'm telling him, man, that buzz here, he gotta goddamn bring me a single before he dropped the album. That's what he was beating up in us. But it wasn't that. He owed it for the albums. He ain't paid. And then Wayne didn't never tell nobody till he came out with the little mixtape. And on the mixtape, he said, it was like, I don't want no problems. I just want my money.
Was that which one was that one? That was
Lil Wayne song.
Yeah.
Coco. He made it. Yeah,
Coco. Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah.
He made it. You seen on the internet? When he just performed, somebody throws him right now.
No. Where was that at?
Hip hop lives in ATL.
Somebody throws jump at him.
I'm saying where, you know.
It's on Baller. Yeah.
No, which club, man? Which club?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It said Wayne get drinks thrown at while performing Coco. I'm like, huh? Maybe it's just somebody who they know or somebody who Bird don't know. They somebody throw the drink on stage. He was like,
Damn.
and he just walked off.
And you got to keep in mind, this around the same time when they was calling Young Thug the new Lil Wayne. They say that was Birdman, new Lil Wayne, because they were rolling out like that. So people were assuming that Young Thug had issues with Lil Wayne, but according to his 2-hour interrogation snitch confession. This is my confession. He had no personal issues with Lil Wayne, and it seemed that Pee Wee Roscoe just targeted Lil Wayne tour bus on his own merit. Because according to Young Thug testimony, he did.
Hey, I want to know where the footage at, Nino Brown, man. Hey, we 7 minutes into the video. It's only a 10-minute video you got up here. I'm about to go over here to Flacco real quick. I seen Flacco put some up. Let me see. Let me go to Flacco. I've seen Flacco. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here in my face.
Первый в мире MBA, Psychology and Coaching. Пройди обучение за 12 месяцев.
Young Thug has found himself in drama that could be career-ending, and he has nobody to blame but himself. He's learning 2 really important lessons simultaneously at the same time. One lesson that he's currently learning today, the streets is dumb and the rules of the streets are stupid. And the second lesson he's learning is exactly what damn near everybody in the history of Earth has learned, and that's witch hunts are disastrous. Witch hunts are not good for anyone because they're not sustainable. Witch hunts usually and almost certainly blows up in your face. You see, when there was a Salem witch hunt, you know why it didn't work? The same reason why the rules of the streets don't work. There's too many gray areas. When people, were being arrested and persecuted for being a witch, what was the criteria? How do you prove the person was a witch? Because they walked funny, because they talked funny. It was too gray area. People at some point were just making up things. And that usually blows up in your face because once there becomes no criteria to be a witch and the only criteria is an accusation, well, eventually everybody becomes a witch and everybody gets persecuted.
All right, Flacco, get on to the point, man.
When we were out here sending communists.
Get on to the point now, man. Come on, man. Hurry up. Get on to the point. Let's go.
So internment camps, there was no real criteria. There was no real way for us to dictate who the communists are. They just sent 120 Japanese people in 1942 to internment camps with no clear definition of if they were really communist or not. When it comes to the streets, there's no clear definition of what a snitch is. Some people say a snitch is if you ever gave the police any information whatsoever. Some people say if you gave information that led to an arrest. Some people say if you talk to the police at all. Some people say you could snitch on dead people to get off. Some people say you can't snitch on dead people. Some people say you could tell if it's a self-defense case. Some people say you can't tell if it's a self-defense case.
Man, I want you to get on to the damn case. What we supposed to be talking about? All I see you was up here talking. Shit. Get on to the point, man.
It's too many gray areas. And what we're currently seeing is there's an incentive right now for a witch hunt. There's an incentive for YouTubers and other people to make videos, do as much research as possible, trying to find anyone with some type of gray area there so they could make money on their YouTube channel by calling people snitches. Same thing in the streets, right? There's an incentive for if you don't like somebody, you could use a gray area and get them labeled a snitch and pretty much ruin their public reputation. In the likes of Young Thug, what Young Thug did was he don't like Gunna. So what he did, he labeled Gunna a snitch. He told a lot of important rappers like Lil Durk and Lil Baby, who could have been some really pivotal collaborators for Gunna, but he got out of jail. Gunna's a rat. We don't like Gunna. And it was the good old boys club in the industry pointing at Gunna saying, he's a rat. We don't like him. Gunna didn't write a statement on someone. Gunna didn't give the police anything that was used in Young Thug's trial. But because Gunna pled guilty and Gunna did a routine plea deal that everybody does, Gunna was labeled a snitch by Young Thug. Young Thug criteria was, I don't care if it wasn't used against me. You pled guilty and said YSL is a gang. You saved yourself and you left us for dead. Well, in the case of Young Thug and Gunna, the criteria is if you tell the police anything, it's snitching. Young Thug has now found himself in a situation where he's dealing with his own snitching accusations. And I'll be real, when you hear what Young Thug says, if we're going by Young Thug's own criteria, then Thug is a rat.
Man who shot up tour buses belonging to rapper Lil Wayne pleaded guilty and accepted a 10-year prison sentence. He had until today to take a deal. Channel 2's Cobb County Bureau Chief Ross Cavett live outside the courthouse with why the DA's tough stance on gang cases may have persuaded the gunman to take the deal.
Man known on the streets as Pee Wee or Roscoe will spend 10 years in prison. The district attorney here in Cobb County believes the gang problem is getting out of control in Cobb and really the metro. We told you about a case last week in which his office asked the judge for a 350-year sentence in another gang case. So it's likely Jimmy Winfrey saw the writing on the wall.
Oh, it looks like we're getting somewhere now.
I think it was best for the client to do this and avoid the massive risk if he would lose even on a single count in this case.
Manny Aurora believes his client, Jimmy Winfrey, could have beaten most of the 27 charges in the indictment, but the prosecutorial mood against gangs and gang members in Cobb County is tough.
Anytime you say the word gang and there's an African-American individual, prejudices.
Lil Wayne tour bus getting shot up in Atlanta while he's beefing with Young Thug and Birdman at the time. Bro, everybody and their mama knew that Young Thug and Birdman was involved. Detectives knew they were involved, which is why they spoke to Young Thug about this. And the interrogation footage, audio, I should say. The interrogation audio from...
So basically it is an audio. It isn't actual footage. That's what we was looking for, people. So yeah, it's going to be an audio. But where's the actual footage at? Everybody's saying footage. Footage is a video. They better off saying audio like you just did, Poetic Flacco.
Young Thug being questioned about this actually resurfaced. And it makes Young Thug look crazy. So the police was actively investigating Birdman as well because they put out documents and correspondence alleging they have reasons to believe that, that Birdman and Young Thug solicited, the Pee Wee Roscoe to do this, right? They even mentioned how Roscoe was on the phone with Birdman like minutes after the shooting. So the police have always been pointing fingers at Birdman and Young Thug, but mostly Birdman, I should say. Well, during the interrogation of Young Thug, which by the way was voluntary, Young Thug voluntarily showed up to go through this interrogation, right? He didn't have to do it. He voluntarily did this. But during the interrogation, the police began to ask Young Thug about Birdman's and Lil Wayne's beef, which if they're asking you about their beef, at the same time, they are putting out correspondence. They believe Birdman is involved. You should stay quiet. You should stay silent by Young Thug's definition of what a rat is. Well, Young Thug proceeded to break down the public things we knew in such of, Young Thug and Wayne is having money issues. But then Young Thug draw the police attention to lyrics by Lil Wayne, where Lil Wayne is alleging he's at war, and if Birdman comes for him, he's gonna go out like a Scarface or Tony Montana.
Wow.
Young Thug told the police, "Hey, did y'all know Lil Wayne made a song on this mixtape a few months ago before the shooting?"
Hey, I believe in Georgia, man. I believe they use your music against you. Like if you're mentioning names, even though that song and Lil Wayne not from Georgia, but Young Thug is from Georgia. And when it comes to Rico, they try to get everybody they can to be involved in it.
That if Cash Money and Birdman come for him, he's gonna go out like Tony Montana. And he's aware that Birdman has an army. Why would Young Thug say this to the police if Birdman is a suspect in his tour bus shooting?
So come to find out, him and Birdman got problems because he old. Because on the mixtape that he dropped before the album, he said on one of the songs, he was like, "I don't want no problems. I just want my money." Birdman is an army. I'm a one-man army. And if that nigga coming for me, I'm going out like Tony. He said those exact words.
Who is Tony? Tony Montana. Scarface. I know Scarface. See.
He's like, Birdman is an army.
Okay.
He said Cash Money is an army. I'm a one-man army. And if them niggas coming for me, I'm going out like Tony.
Gotcha. Scarface, the latest thing in Scarface. Yeah.
But he also said, I don't want no problems. He said, I don't want no problems. I just want my money. So everybody caught on like, oh, you open. And then a couple months, like 2 or 3 months after he dropped the mixtape, you heard TMZ and all like, he's suing Birdman because Birdman owed him for albums. And then that was when everybody was like, oh.
If you give the police information and their reaction is, oh my God, we missed that. I can't believe we missed that. Tony Montana, oh yeah. Scarface, oh yeah. You shouldn't.
Boy, Flocko, your butterbean head ass boy. Hey, boy. Hey, you cracking nigga all right.
Be telling them that information. That right there is the only proof you need that you shouldn't be telling them. If their reaction is that, you just messed up badly. Young Thug shouldn't have brought Birdman up, not one bit. And Young Thug knew Birdman was a suspect in his Lil Wayne tour bus shooting. It's public information. In the Cobb County paperwork, they accused Young Thug and Birdman, all right? They alleged that Young Thug and Birdman were involved in orchestrating the shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus.
Wow. So y'all know what that means. Man, it's crazy work, chat. Y'all see it right there for y'allself, man. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Thug and Birdman. Young Thug does an interrogation, essentially putting it all on Birdman, letting them folks know Lil Wayne did say Birdman got an army, and if they come for him, he's gonna go out like Scarface. Why are you telling the police this? It's crazy. Now, if you also pay attention, the driver of Lil Wayne tour bus actually sued Birdman. He sued Birdman for this shooting. That's how well known Birdman's involvement in this was. So bringing Birdman up to the police at all is kind of crazy. But it didn't stop there. Young Thug also told the police that Pee Wee Roscoe sold Lil Wayne drugs.
Now that I use Monday Service, AI makes solving tickets my form of meditation. Monday Service is a...
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga in Atlanta, and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? So weird. This nigga now shot at this nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, fuck drug. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro. But I don't fuck because every day niggas broke fuck off. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
There's a lot more instances in that 2-hour interrogation footage, but just off of these 2 clips, people are on social media calling Young Thug a rat. They go,
hey man, I'm gonna say it like this. Stop saying footage. It ain't footage, it's audio. Footage is a video, man. Y'all need to get that together though. That part, get it together. Y'all throwing that false narrative out saying footage when really it's just audio. Like I said, I mean, this is all alleged. The allegations, like it says, these snitching allegations will ruin Young Thug life. See what I'm saying?
Going crazy, bro. Young Thug public perception or reputation has been permanently ruined, and I don't care what y'all say, bro. Young Thug can't pop it no more as if he's Rat K. That era is over with, bro. He can't pop it as if he's Rat K, bro. He can't pop it as if he's like the symbol for what a real street ninja is. That's not the case. Young Thug standard, Lil Durk standard, and everybody else's standard has always been when you in the police presence, you're quiet. Thug said a little too much. Now, from my perspective, the common sense, the gainfully employed perspective, I wouldn't consider that snitching. But from Young Thug's criteria for what snitching is, by his own criteria, he's a rat.
Damn.
Now, Young Thug and his team, they decided to go on social media to respond back to this. I don't know why, because all it did was make him look a little bit more crazy and guilty. But you could tell Young Thug and his team is absolutely panicking. they even started to throw out like conspiracy theories as if like there's like a collusion to make Young Thug look like a rat. Young Thug reasoning for why he's not a rat is apparently because they didn't play his interrogation video in court. He says they didn't play it because he helped his brother. #ratware. You know who interrogation video they didn't play in court? You know who interrogation video they didn't use against Young Thug? You know who Young Thug is still calling a rat? You guessed it, Gunna.
Yeah.
So as the defense team over there for Yak Gotti, you don't see an issue with Gunna saying that this is a game.
I'm not happy that he said it, but you know what? I can explain that to the jury. And his lawyer knows I can explain that to the jury.
Mm.
And we did over and over again. Max and I, everybody, we all explained it to the jury.
Yeah.
And you know what? The jury understood. So what Gunna didn't hurt us at all. Didn't hurt us at all.
Wow. That's a heavy statement.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm saying it because it's true.
Right.
He didn't hurt us.
And you played in between the whistles, so you know. You know?
I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Man.
Look, that entire trial, that 2-year trial, nothing Gunna said ever came up before the jury. So how can his plea have hurt me?
Wow.
Have hurt Yak?
Yeah.
It didn't.
What Gunna said never even made it to the jury. It never got in front of a jury. A jury never heard it. But somehow Young Thug came home from jail, and all he's done is call Gunna a rat, diss Gunna on Twitter, make Gunna out to be public enemy number one, as if Gunna like went to that court, took the stand against him. So this criteria cannot exist differently for different people. The criteria must be the same. If the criteria is not snitching, if it wasn't used against you, then Gunna ain't snitch. If the criteria is if you talk to them folks and tell them information and use a rat, then it looks like Thug, you might be a rat by your own criteria. Now, other people who Young Thug has also pissed off since he's been home, they've spoken out against Young Thug since the situation has happened. You have YSL Mondo. He made a video, and he has called Young Thug a rat officially.
A nigga beat him up, a Rico. Nigga come home, still talking about, oh, nigga rat, nigga. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass. Because you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence and a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch in the ass. That ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on the bitch talking about, and you heard with y'all own ear. You got motherfuckers talking about his AI. He did that in the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about a nigga like Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a nigga a rat by saying shit? It said Roscoe shot the bus up. And then a nigga like Roscoe did 10 years behind this shit. And you just got on the internet talking about a nigga didn't rat on you? Boy, your ass brainwash is sickening. Y'all niggas eat daddy figures and y'all niggas be sitting back waiting on something good waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around. Maybe a nigga can get something out of nigga, something dig that in the life.
I'm not surprised that Pee Wee Roscoe, the man that Thug was talking about in his interrogation with the police, I'm not surprised not one bit that he's online telling people that Thug ain't rat. I'm not surprised not one bit. What else would he do? What other option do he have? I'm sure Thug is paying his bills. I'm sure Thug is looking out. Yo, Pee Wee Roscoe is a multi-felon, don't have any life skills, don't have a trade, he's not a rapper, don't really have a career that we can look at as a viable option to pay his bills. What other option do he have but to ride Young Thug's coattail and have Young Thug pay his bills? You come out and try to stand on principles and stand on morals and stand on integrity and say, yeah, Young Thug ratted on me, bruh. Back to the homeless shelter you go. It's over with for you. Over with. But Pee Wee, not only did he come out to try to defend Young Thug, he then tried to divert the attention to other Atlanta people, claiming the only rats out there is Rollo, YSL Duke, and Gunna.
If you were sexually abused in a juvenile detention center, this might be the most important message you hear all year.
We're gonna go and put it on the table. Yeah, man. He said my name. You already told him. Yo, Roscoe won't do nothing like that. Yo, Roscoe sell him weed. Roscoe, nah, man. Come on, man. He ain't never put me on the scene or no crime or attachment to no crime. If anything, he helped me. That could have cost me him. So come on, man. Y'all got to be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, man. A rat is that shit Now, like, you see what's going on. You can't buy me. You can't pay me. Come on, man. I'm just like this Infinity, third eye open, man. You feel what I'm saying? Well connected, overly respected. My mama couldn't do that in that shit, done. You feel what I'm saying? You know how good it feel, nigga? They say I told, I stole, I rolled. You know what I'm saying? They said everything about the P. You know what I'm saying? I turned them up to a G. Come on, man. No, selective politics, what y'all doing? Why 6ix9ine ain't no good? Y'all hanging with Gunna, Boston Richie, all these red in the game, you feel what I'm saying? That on road and told ain't got on this stand with on demand. Yeah, that ain't, come on, bro. I'm looking at him every day. Y'all let nigga on the stand and say he tricked him. I ain't nothing tricking about that, man. Come on, man. I love you, Jeffrey. You kept it overly real. Out of 30 months, and on the one I can look in the eye, because you know by law, you my only co-defendant, man. Come on, man. We still here with no tip, man. Made it through the storm without a bruise. Now I see the world is totally confused. Come on, man. I'm going to give it to you raw as an oyster, man, on the shore. You dig what I'm saying? Not in the water, but that still living. Yeah. Hey, don't lost carbon tomorrow. We're going up. The paperwork part, it really been too long. I'm going to show you. No, Thug ain't no snitch. I'm going to show y'all what snitch is tomorrow. I'm going to show you in black and white with no despite. If y'all saying Sergio good, this person good, why 6ix9ine ain't good? Go do a song with him. Y'all might well all rack up as the rap commodity. Yeah, that's elected politics. Waking up every day, worry about what Jeffrey Lamar Williams doing, Spider, Scooty. Come on, man.
A lot of y'all gotta understand.
Yeah, man. That's on Poetic Flacco page, man. Well, there you have it, people. So it's not actual footage, but it's audio. I mean, it's floating all around the net right now, man. So you're gonna see, you know, what really come out if they do have actual footage. But y'all already know until the next time, we're gonna stay tuned. But I'm gonna say this right quick too, man. This is why I try to tell a lot of people, man, you can't hang with everybody and do crimes with everybody, man. You better off doing it by yourself. At least if you do it by yourself, you ain't gonna tell on yourself. You ain't gonna tell on yourself, you feel me? So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. And we're finna get on up out of here. That's the content I got for today. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all on the next one. So, I mean, y'all need to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm out. I'm finna get up out of here, man. We're gonna chop it up on the next one. Yo.